Hey guys, sorry I haven't been to vid in a while. I've been pretty busy. That life thing keeps getting in the way. And today's video won't be very long. I'm just going to give you a quick update on what we got going on. My mom's in town from Tennessee, so I'll be doing some stuff with her, so I may not get a whole lot more done on this. I've got this little project that Daryl's son asked me to do for him. He's got a 2013 Camaro that's just freaking awesome. And so this is a new spoiler he wants to put on it, and he wants it painted flat black. So I bought some of the Hot Rod, PPG Hot Rod flat black, which I've never sprayed before, but it's single stage, so we'll see, you know, how that turns out. The only problem is you can't buff the single stage. Once it's done, it's done. So whatever falls in it, lands in it, it's all yours. So what I'm thinking about doing on this deal is taking some wire like this here and hanging this upside down. Let me show you what I'm talking about here maybe. Wrap it around these bolts here and hang it literally like it is right now. That way the top of it at least will, well, I've got all this whole side here too. I don't know that it's going to matter a whole lot, but that would keep this front from getting as much contamination. If it's hanging upside down, the stuff that little whatever could float down in, it's going to float down into the bottom of it. So if I can hang it like that and have this vertical, it'll have less stuff in it than if I was to actually just have it. Like if I painted it like that, everything can fall into it, you know what I mean? So I'll have to clean this up real well, make me a little area here and wet down the floor and try to get as clean back here as I can, being that, yeah, this is what my shop looks like right now. But I've actually done some stuff like this before, and it actually turns out fairly decent, so I'm hoping for the best on this one. So yeah, I'm gonna spray some epoxy on. I fixed a couple spots, a couple little pinholes or whatever that was in this plastic from the mold. I'm gonna fix that. I'm gonna spray some black epoxy on it. That black epoxy's got to sit for 24, 48 hours, and I'm thinking either Friday or Saturday I'll come out and go ahead and lay that black down. And so this will be a little minor project, won't take very long, hopefully, and then we'll get back on this. But like I said, I've got family in town, and so it's going to be kind of hit and miss here and there. I did order a bunch of parts. I ordered my trunk drop-offs. I ordered inner rockers, and I'll tell you why, and I'll show you. I use this as a, hopefully this will work. I use this as a straight edge basically. And as that comes up and just touches the bottom, okay, you can go down through there and you can see that gap. So what that, unless it was made that way, which I've got the new ones coming, I'm going to say it wasn't, because everything else we see has been kicked down. It's bent those rockers down. So when I separate the floor, I'll see it'll come back out this direction. You know, we talked about having that gap there. It'll come back out this way, but will it actually flex it back up to where it's parallel on the bottom? And we're thinking probably not. So I went ahead and ordered some of those. If I do it the way I'm thinking about doing it, I'll build the rockers off the car. I'll completely do them inside and out, clean everything, get everything scuffed up, epoxied, weld them together off the car, and then fit them up into the car like that. That's kind of the plan right now. So we'll see how that works out. May change my mind when I get it. If the other rails are just like this, then I'll know that this isn't bent, but I'm pretty sure it is. There's just too much evidence saying that this car has just dang near been almost broken in half, like, you know what I mean? The whole back end of it smashed down. So that would go right in hand with the rest of what we're thinking at this point. So yeah, new rockers, get all this stuff cut back off to where we can get the back into shape, hopefully. And yeah, so anyway, that's kind of what we got going today. I was going to clean this up a little bit, probably scuff it up, get it ready for epoxy. Don't think I'll get to spray this today because I've got some stuff going on, but maybe tomorrow I'll get a little bit of epoxy on it, and then this weekend we'll spray it. But in between time, I'll be working on this if I can. Again, having company, who knows what I'll get done. But anyway, I want to give you guys a quick update, and yeah, that's it. So we'll talk to you next time. See ya.